Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live. Let me share this stream. Give me 1 second. I had some people that had said they would be interested in watching it, so I want to send out the links. Let me jump on some Bookface. All right, messages sent. I know some of those people are active because I can see that they're probably up trading as well. All right, some invites sent. If you do jump in and want to watch, as always, feel free to type your questions in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me with a thumbs up. And we're going to get started on my analysis pre-market on what I'm looking at. Let's just run through my positions. It does look like a green up day right now. We took kind of a beating yesterday. So first one, my call options closed and one of my put options closed on ZB 30-year notes. Traded it at 15. And if we look at that, remember that those are 64ths of 1,000. So if we sell a put on like the 107 here at 18, that would pay, I think it's 1532 and change, but we'll do the math. We'll go 1,000 divided by 64, 1562. So that would pay 18 times 15.62. It pays $281 in premium. Of course, if you click on it, it's going to tell you that right there. Max profit 281. It uses 2,900 in buying power. So in this case, we would be looking at a 10% profit potential in 28 days. I do think that we kind of bottomed out. I am going to take that pre-market trade here, and then I'm going to set it to close. I'm actually going to go up one. I'm going to try and grab it at 19, go a little bit higher and let it come to me if it drops. And then if it does open, I'm going to set it to close at 10. What we're looking at, just so we're looking at probability of profit, 86% on that. Its extrinsic value, that's a whole number of this, 296, but 297. It's a very low delta. Theta, $13 a day in profit over the next 28 days. Max loss does show 106,703. That would be if US 30-year bonds went to zero. Very unlikely to see that happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put that trade in, and then my target would be to set it to close at 10. So target profit would be 9 times 15.62. Divide that by the basically $3,000 in premium, 4.6% over 28 days. What happened? It switched. Okay, it's at 19. So we're putting that in at 19. See this from 20 drops to 19. We'll see if we get filled. And that's for August 21st. I'm going to wait a few more days, and I may be rolling out into the September options And I really do like the numbers on here right now. We are low. I do expect that to rebound some, but we'll see. Next position. We're about 3 minutes from market open. Okay, I'm still upside down on Amazon. Although, if we look at my puts, I sold this put 30 days ago. I thought I closed the 220. I thought we were going to be closing this one, and Amazon dropped dramatically the other day. So what we're going to do, we've got the covered call. We're just going to let that go. All this is out till August, so nothing to do there. Google, I had sold the covered call. We closed it. We have no puts. The options for us on Google, we'll see when the market opens, might be to sell a cash covered, or really it's naked because we're using margin, but we've got the money to cover it out 7 days. Let's see what these numbers show and maybe try and dollar cost average into Google to get a lower exit point. Maybe run that out to August 21st and run that down around the 290. We'll see when the market opens, but that would be, again, 28 days, $248 on 3,500 would be 7% in 4 weeks. And I'm okay with getting assigned Google at 290. That would bring my average, because I'm in at 370. Would bring me down to 330, and then I could start selling pretty secure calls at 330 out. So that is the plan on that one today. When the market opens, we'll see where we end up. Google's volatility is about 39. QQQ. I've got one in the money. I did not roll this out. I was waiting to see if this popped up. I'm going to roll this out. Even though it's a Monday expiration, I'm not going to wait. You will burn off some theta. Here we go. Market is open. And we're down now. That's not fun. But what we're going to do, first thing, we're going to go look at Google. Trade. We're going to go out to August. And we're going to grab, there's a pretty wide, okay, there goes our ZB open at 19. Let me jump right back in before I forget and set a closing order on that to buy that back at 10. Good till closed. Make sure that looks, we're going to buy to close, the 107 for that date. Good till closed, review it. Good. All right. Back to Google. We were going to trade this Google at 290. Let's run this at somewhere in between the 206 and the 228. Let's say 215. We'll open it for the day. If it goes up and it doesn't catch us, that's okay. If it comes down to us, that's okay too. All right, we're in. We're just going to let that ride until August. We're not going to set a close. I'm okay with assignment on that. Actually, why break my rules? Let's just set that to close. If it gets down to 40 cents, we'll close it. All right. What do we look at Amazon? Amazon, we're not going to touch. We're going to wait. QQQ. We're going to roll this July 22nd. So we've got a credit spread, but QQQ is kind of going down. So let's roll this out. Let's see. Kind of wide on that. Don't love how wide that is because we're out of the money. But let's roll this down and out. So we're going to buy to close 2 contracts. And we're about 40 wide on that. For some reason, we were 698 instead of 700. And let's roll it out a week. Let's actually roll it out 10 days to August 3rd. And we need to get 893 in credit. Let's see if we can do 690 and go 40 wide, 690, 650, and see if that pays us what we need. So we sell the 690, we buy back the 650 for an 18-cent credit. That does it. It brings us out of the money, out a week. We're not making any money on it, but we're going out of the money. Oh, we already have a closing order, so I have to clear that first. So it won't let me. We're going to cancel that. And we're going to do this again. Buy to close, sell to close. All right, it's going to cost us $8.86 on average. There is a spread on that because we're out of the money. What are the Qs doing? We're bouncing. We're down 1. All right, we're going to go out 10 days, and we're going to sell the 690 and buy the 650 for a slight credit. Boom, we're rolled. So now we are out of the money and we're 10 days out. I don't count that as profit. We're just defending our position, and we're going to set that. I think we were set to close back at 40 cents before, or 20 cents. We'll set that to close if it gets down to 40 cents. All right. Now let's look at our other trades for the day. That is how we defend the position. If you've got a question about that, do ask it in the chat. All we did was we rolled it down in money, down in the strike price, and out in time. So we're using time to make our money. That is what options are, time and money. All right, SLV, we've got a 50 put. That's okay. SpaceX. All right, SpaceX is down. We sold the 145 for Friday. I already rolled out the 122. We're going to roll out the 145. So we're going to buy that to close for 5 cents. We could just close it for 5 cents, but we're just going to roll it all in one. And we're going to roll it out to 145. Ooh, I really wish we were making I thought we were making a little bit more on that. Let's roll. Oh, we're just going to roll it out to 145, and we're going to make basically 75 cents for the $75 for the week on that. But that's where we're in it at 145, so we'll just roll it out. Time and money. And let's see where we're at with Tesla. Tesla, we hit this bottom, or tried to yesterday. Looks like we're still, it dropped a little bit more. Let's just look at that chart. Gapped down hard here yesterday, and it's continued to trend down. I would hope it's at a bottom and would move back up into this range. So we're just going to not do anything with Tesla. So what did we sell here? We did ZB for the day. That was a potential profit of 9 times 52, or 9 times 15.62. And we did $75 on SpaceX. Potential profit $2 or $215. And we rolled QQQ out for a scratch. Nothing else going there. That is it. We're in and out 10 minutes. That's the trades for the day. The big losses were Google and Amazon where I'm holding shares, and that's kind of why I don't invest in them. I trade them. I'm not here to hold shares long term. I do long term holding in my retirement account. This is my trading account. I'm looking for daily premium to sell. And I probably should have let this go when it was back up, but I do think it is already on the rise back up. So we're going to make money on both sides of that as it goes up. All right, short and sweet today, 15 minutes. That is what I do every morning. I do trades, and then I will look at it once or twice during the day, but overall I set everything to close and move on. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. If you like what you see, do me a favor, do click the like, do click the subscribe. It does help. I do not monetize this, so any advertisements you see are YouTube making money on YouTube. Thank you very much.